Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So today we will be taking a look at a mass market tarot deck called the Good Fortune Tarot. This is by Barbara Moore and illustrated by Jessica Rue. So she created the Woodland Warden's Oracle, and I do have a book of hers as well. I believe it's the Wheel of the Year, and I do like her art. So this is what the sides look like. Oops. This is one of those Llewellyn big boxes. So it opens up this way. It says, your cards don't do anyone any good closed away in their box, even if they are wrapped in silk. So that kind of speaks to me because I do have a lot of decks that are tucked away. But yeah, the Good Fortune Tarot Field Guide is the guidebook that goes with this deck. And you have here some information about Barbara as well as Jessica Rue. And the table of contents. So you have here a foreword, preface, introduction, chapter 1, essential comments and explanations, the major arcana, the minor arcana, reading the cards, conclusion, and suggested reading. So let's just flip through it, just so you can see. About 2 pages for the preface, the introductions. The introduction has about 5 pages. You have here some essential comments and explanations. Now this guidebook is written in a very approachable manner. There's a lot of good information. If this is your first tarot deck, I think you can learn a lot from this book. There's all the voice or the tone, it's a little bit casual, like it's like you're talking casually with a friend. There is a little bit of sass here, so if you don't like that kind of tone in your guidebook, you might not enjoy this deck as much. So I personally don't mind it. I'm not in love with how it's written, but it is a pretty useful guidebook for me, so I don't really mind. And also, the way it's initially arranged is you have all of the numbers together. So like the 4s, the 5s, the 6, and that is how this is also arranged in the guidebook. But I have arranged this by suit already when we do the flip through. And then you do have a full page image of the card in the book as well. So that's how this book is laid out. And then you have a section in the courts, and then reading the cards, and I believe you have some spreads here. So you have the Good Fortune spread, Hand of Fate spread, and Call of Destiny spread. So some so you have a few more here. So a few interesting spreads, then you have the conclusion and suggested reading. So that is the guidebook. These are the cards. Let's put this to the side first. Alright, so these are the cards. They are standard tarot size. They are not gilded. It is in a linen cardstock, a little bit of a sheen, but it's relatively matte. So satin linen cardstock. It snaps back quite well. And these are the backs, and they are reversible. So we'll zoom in and take a closer look at all of the cards. Alright, so they are borderless. You have the name of the card at the bottom and Jessica Rue's art style, or illustrations by Jessica Rue. Now I do like her art style. I did have the Woodland Wardens before, but I did rehome that deck. Just didn't resonate with it. But I do enjoy the art. And I have a book of Jessica's. Let me get it. Just as an aside, I have her Wheel of the Year book. So it's also filled with her imagery. Of course, this book is, the camera is all zoomed in, so you can't really see much of the art. But yeah, I do like her art style. It's very nature-based, and yeah, I enjoy it. Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death. And this is a pretty interesting depiction of death. Temperance. It's not my favorite death card, but yeah, it's quite interesting. The Devil, Tower, and the Star. As always, feel free to slow down, speed up, or pause if you want to take a closer look at the cards. Judgment, and the World. So I do enjoy the art style, but I'm not really sure I enjoy all of the depictions of the cards. I do love this Three of Wands though. It is a very modern deck. It is diverse. So if you're looking for something diverse, modern, then you should consider checking this out. Nine of Wands. Like for example, this card, I do want my Ten of Wands to look a little bit more burdened. So that's what I mean when I enjoy the art style, but not exactly how the cards are portrayed. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven. We have here the 8, the 9, 10, H, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, okay. Then we go to the Suit of Swords. I love this Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, 3, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is very unique. I like how that's depicted. Eight of Swords, 9, 10, Page of Swords, oops, Knight of Swords, Queen, and King. And lastly, our Pentacle suit. An adorable Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. And we have 9, 10 of Pentacles, and then the Page, the Knight, Queen, and the King. Alright, zooming out, let's see how this deck shuffles. So it is in a linen cardstock, the Llewellyn linen cardstock, which I do enjoy shuffling. See, that's a very smooth shuffle. I like Llewellyn cardstock, even when they even the satin, you know, the previous cardstocks. It's only recently that they started coming out with this linen cardstock. I do think I prefer this more because, yeah, the linen is my favorite cardstock, so shuffles really well. Bridge it and also overhands without issue. Okay, so we will be reading for the Emperor. Okay, let's just check the guidebook and see what it says about the Emperor. Okay. All right. So it says, Fate, ducks in row, cats herded. The Empress provides everything apparently from nothing. The Emperor uses the things of nature and makes other things. Pros: eyeglasses, penicillin, podcasts. Cons: weapons of mass destruction, climate change, organization, achievement, and progress take center stage. Good fortune: remember who and what we serve. When we set the Empress and Emperor next to each other, we see they are connected in their landscapes, symbolically and by their gazes. For all the Emperor's power, his intent and purpose reside with her. If he doesn't lose sight of that, he will rarely take a misstep. This is also a wonderful metaphor for us. We all have our power and skills. If we want to, as the saying goes, use them for good, we keep our eyes on whatever or whoever we serve. On a practical level, and the Emperor is always practical, increase good fortune through discovering and inventing efficiencies. For some reason, luck is attracted to clever little elegant time savers. If we have enough of that sort of thing, we hardly need more good fortune. It is a bird and the egg sort of thing, which the Empress and Emperor seem to enjoy. And then the reversal of fortune. Can life be too organized? All things in moderation, my friend, even moderation. Systems, plans, and schemes should enhance life for everyone. When we start serving them instead of them serving us, something has badly gone wrong. We cannot ignore the fact that this card reversed also indicates someone misusing power or authority. And then it says, the Emperor brings an unusual energy to our reading. The fire of Aries is grounded by the number 4, an unaccountably attractive combination. Very how to win friends and influence people. So that's how the guidebook is written. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not exactly sure I enjoy how it is. I do think there's a lot to learn from it. I do think there's a lot of insight there. And Barbara Moore is quite popular and quite revered in the tarot community. But I'm just not sure how much of that guidebook would resonate with me, or maybe it's really just the tone that's throwing me a little bit off. Because I do like my guidebooks very accessible or easy to read, easy to understand, but I also want it in a more direct but not, I don't know, sassy. But yeah, this deck is relatively new, been out for a few months or a couple of months now. If you're interested, I would suggest you do check other flip-throughs and videos and reviews about this, because a lot of people love it. I mean, I'm a little bit on the fence about this deck. Let's see how well I'll work with it in 2025. But yeah, that is the Good Fortune Tarot by Barbara Moore and illustrated by Jessica Rue. I hope you find this video interesting. If you did, don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. See you again next time. Bye!